it. You know, let's talk about her behavior towards Ron's child. She will not, no matter what, she just flat out fucking refuses to admit that at the core of her crusade regarding Ron and the money, as she wants everyone to believe it's really all about, this is about Ron and money and defrauding us. No, at the core of that, there is no story about that if Mason didn't die a horrible, awful death on his mother's living room fucking floor. So what kind of disturbed mind can't wrap around that? And then me personally, whenever I go to that scenario involving Katie and Yaba, it takes me to my own personal experience with the two of them regarding my son who passed away. And the way I was dragged up, down, inside out on the internet, accused of using somebody else's child, dead child, for attention on the internet. My 14-year-old son, Julian, was killed in a car accident a little over 3 years ago. And Yaba had the audacity to try to just destroy his memory because I didn't give birth to him. Now, mind you, I've never in my life, not once, if you go back to my channel, and I know the video's still there, I can make it public. Maybe the second or third video I ever made on YouTube, I told Julian's story. I have never once tried to mislead anyone or present Julian as having been my DNA child, but that was my son, period.
Why would that matter? I don't know a lot about the story, but why would that ever matter if he was actually your biological child or not?
You gotta ask Yaba, Yaba and Katie who signed off on that shit. So I'm bringing all this up because it all just adds up to where we are today.
See, Katie,
that's why I take this as seriously as I do.
Why did you say that you doxed her?
Because Yaba was trolled almost a year ago in like the third or fourth drama live. Mandy and I trolled her using an old email address, Moneymaker something or other that she no longer uses. I didn't even do it, if you want to be truthful about it. Mandy opened the account. Mandy pulled the background check. Mandy's the one that went in there with the email account, the troll account called Moneymaker something to troll her with it. Mandy's the one that dropped in the chat that she had a jacked up speeding ticket or something like that. That's what's that's Yaba's Sam doxed me story, is that she was trolled with an old email address and information about a pumped up speeding ticket. Now, in that same chat, my actual physical address was dropped in that chat, as was my father's. And last night, the same exact physical address was dropped into my chat. Now, that's never happened since last summer, and it didn't happen before. But both times I was neck deep at the jugulars of Katie and Yaba, I was doxed with my actual address into live chats. So you want to talk about doxing? We can talk about doxing. I challenge anybody, and we all know if I say something on the internet, it's been screenshotted, filed, and indexed in a couple people's files. Show me where I have ever doxed Yaba's ass. And don't give me that bullshit about her real name, because it wasn't me and it wasn't Mandy that went into that chat using her real name that night. And I put that on my granddaughter. It wasn't us. We talked about it. And the decision was that no, that crosses the line. We're not using her real name, which is why we went with Moneymaker. Now, this shit is old and played out. It happened over a year ago. We've been raked over the coals for it. We've admitted to it. Look, I don't lie about anything I've done or said to Yaba. I called her kids unfortunate looking brats. I sure did. You know when I did that? What I did that in response to? Here, I'll show you what I did that in response to.
Oh,
I called her kids.
Now Katie doesn't want to come on. She wanted to make it look like I wouldn't let her on. And now she doesn't want to come on, which is, her prerogative. But
this is my son, Julian. This is my bedroom. This is my son, Julian. These are his ashes. I called Yaba's kids unfortunate looking brats in response to her saying that Julian was not my son. Wasn't my fucking kid were her words. Yep, I did. So I've never lied about anything I've done or said to Yaba. And I'm telling you now, on Julian, on Celeste, we didn't use her fucking real name. But somebody sure put my physical address in the chat last night and almost a year ago. And funny, what a coincidence. Both times I was neck deep with fucking Katie and Yaba. What a coincidence. So, y'all can hate me. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't come on here for everyone to like me. I have plenty of people on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitter, who love me. And I'm satisfied with that. The rest of you, I could give a fuck less. But and this is something you all have to admit. Every time I've come on here, and I've never been the popular voice around here. We all know that. But every time I've come around and tried to warn you people about somebody, I've always been right. Have I not? Always been right.
She's had the link for a while.
Set of double standards. There's a set of rules for you and Yaba, and then there's a different set of rules for everybody else outside of Drama Live, right? That's what you just said.
No, Ron.
Katie, you gotta
antagonize the fuck out of me, so I antagonize the fuck out of you back.
By using a dead kid. I want everybody to take
using children.
Take note. Katie uses a deceased child as ammo.
Pointing out people's flaws, and when it comes back to you, you cry like a motherfucking baby.
So
Katie, how do you not see the very simple point that Ron is making? You go after children. You have gone after multiple people's children. You and Yaba, time again. But heaven forbid the word kid and Yaba be used in the same sentence, and you are clinically fucking triggered, crying, playing fucking John Lennon, sunglasses and hats. Yaba's over there fucking crying into her fucking soup bowl. You're fucking double standard ass bullshit. Maybe the two of you should stop going after kids, and then nobody will use the word kid and Yaba in the same sentence. Try that for once, you dumb bitch. Can I say something, Stephanie? I have to go. I just want to say something before I leave.
Please say something, please.
I feel like we're walking Katie right up to her understanding, like the big picture issue with her behavior. And I really think she's seeing it, but she doesn't want to admit it. And that's why she keeps backpedaling.
She's not going to admit it.
Hold on. In the two instances we're talking about, Ron and TPD, in both instances, Katie, you took, of all the things you could have taken to hurt Ron and teach him a lesson and get back at him, in both instances, 3 instances, but let's talk about shoot the shit too. You used special needs children to justify behavior that you intended to hurt somebody with. So in all these scenarios, you need to call Ron to task because of his past behavior and teach him a lesson. So this is how you're going to do it. And in all 3 cases, Ron, TPB, and the porch, you used special needs children.
Hey, is it my fault that the people who are attacking me have special needs? Like, what the fuck? I've never said anything to any of them. I've never said anything to my damn daughter.
Okay,
I've never dragged a child once.
I'm done. Bye, Steph.
Stephanie, thank you for having me on.
Thank you for having me on.
That's all I wanted to say. Ron? Hey man, I tried. Thank you for the support, the Negative Nation. I want to shout the Negative Nation. Y'all are the best. Thank you for the support. Shoot the shit.
We know the Negative Nation supports you. Thank you, Sam.
Shoot the shit. Keep up the good work. Thank you for always being open-minded.
So there is no there's no reconciliation. There is no end game to all.
I don't see why there should be for anybody. I don't want to speak for Ron, but Katie obviously still isn't getting it.
I'm saying for the people that feel like they're put in the middle of all this shit.
Turn it off. Go find a different channel. There's drama communities everywhere. Go find some new Kool-Aid. That's my answer. I gotta go. Take care. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye, Sam.
One love.
So,
well,
the beast is here.
All right, can y'all hear me?
yes.
I'll make it quick. I'm trying to cook dinner and stuff. So you're gonna hear my kids in the background. I know like people like to talk about my kids in the background when I'm on live streams and stuff like it's any of their business, but it's not. Okay, let's get this shit straight with Sam's son. Okay, I never ever thought, well, I'm gonna go throw a dig at her son that passed away. For one, I never knew about her son. I keep hearing her say she talked about it in her 3rd video. I didn't hear it. I didn't know about it. I don't know anything about it. Still to this day, I don't. All I know is that when I dropped that video on Samantha Telfer about the fucking GoFundMe or the scam or whatever just happened when she was on the porch collecting money, she was in my comments going off, blah, 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 blah. And then I had posted a picture that she was in a tattoo shop getting a tattoo. And then she turned it in. She twisted it in that how dare I show that picture when her daughter was getting a memorial tattoo for her son that had passed away. And then it went on to that. And I was like, okay, dude, whatever. And then she kept on and kept on. Like, did y'all know that Yaba was talking about a tattoo that my daughter had got in his memorial? And she kept on using that and using it. Everywhere I went, that's what she said. Like I was trying to talk about her son that passed away, his memory. So yeah, eventually I said, you know what? I bet that ain't even your kid. I did say it. I've never denied saying it. I did. I said it. What do you want me to say about that? Okay. I said, yeah, I bet it wasn't even your kid. To me, in my eyes, okay, I don't think it's right for if I just don't think it's right to use that against people. Like why even bring that up? What does that have to do with anything? That is what you can make me look bad saying, you know what I'm saying? Like don't bring that in here. Don't even bring that over here. What does that have to do with anything? Why use somebody else's kid? Even if it was yours, why are you bringing that up? She brought that up. I didn't. So I was like, yeah, it's probably not even your fucking kid. And it's not her kid, but okay, whatever. I said it. I owned I said it. I never denied it.
But why does that rationalize what Tefler did. Like that's what I'm not understanding. So it goes from that to this
Katie,
level.
But Katie, we've apologized I think twice since that video dropped. She was over it. We've moved on, and every time she's retracted. I know what I said wasn't right. We got over it. We did it beef. Like I said, I think twice in between that time. Why do we keep bringing it up?
Yaba even sent an apology letter and got it back. Yeah, Telfer wants a link. Give her a link.
I'm not going to be on that, Samantha. And that's just that. I won't.
No, no. She already
today could end it.
Yeah, but I don't.
The point I'm trying to make, Stephanie.
That, I do not think that anything that you've done deserved what happened to you.
Well, look, the point is that happened and we got over it and it was fine. And every time we fall out again, she doesn't talk about what we just fell out over. She'll reach back for the worst thing that I can possibly fucking say. And it was bad. And it was. But she kept throwing it in my face, even when I didn't know nothing about it. She was like, and how dare you talk about my son? I'm like, why are you trying to tell people that I went and talked to the people? Were like, did you talk about Samantha's son? And I'm like, what? And it was the tattoo. And then I was like, okay, yeah, Samantha, why you keep bringing that up? And I bet that ain't even your kid anyways. I did say it. After she kept pushing it,
Sam, I gave you your chance to talk. I heard you out. I wanted to hear what Yaba had to say about it because I didn't.
Okay, Samantha, are we even now? Are we even? Are we even? Since
That's
you
a good
want to talk
question.
about my kids going in, are we even now? Are you done? What else you want to do, Samantha? You want to say you ain't doxed me? You're a motherfucking lie. You went on goddamn Twitter. You even got my other motherfucking family on there, you fucking liar. You got fucking close relatives to me on your motherfucking Twitter. Bitch, you're a motherfucking lie and you know you are. You didn't just dox me, you dox family members I don't even speak to, motherfucker. Keep your lies up.
Yep.
You're a motherfucking joke, bitch, and you know it. And all these motherfuckers, Ron, fucking the porch, motherfucking Mandy knows you're a motherfucking joke. You best believe that shit. They're all gonna motherfucking find out. And they know it. They know it. All you are is a mouthpiece for these motherfuckers. Because they know you have no motherfucking limits. You got no limits. Get you a motherfucking hobby, bitch. Get a hobby. You want to talk about getting your life together? Bitch, get your motherfucking life together. I'll pay my bills. I'll pay my shit, bitch. Who pays your shit? Fuck you. You keep coming at me. You keep motherfucking coming at me. Changing your motherfucking Twitter profile to my motherfucking picture. Bitch, you're a joke. And everybody knows you're a motherfucking joke.
Where, Yaba? Where?
Begging.
Where, bitch? It's all over your fucking Twitter. What are you gonna say? Sit there and fucking lie like you always do, motherfucker?
Pull it up. Pull it up. You have my entire Twitter indexed and filed away. You have yet to present proof of this. You fucking psychopath ass bitch. Yaba, I would whoop your ass. I would drag you up and down the street by your hair. So leave that alone, boo boo. Show me where I have a relative of yours on my Twitter. Show me.
I'll look and see if I still got the screenshot. You know you do.
Oh, go then. Drop it, bitch. Drop it. I've been asking you
what do you think I'm making this shit up?
where I have ever listed your address, and this is the first time we've ever heard you say something about I'm reaching out to family members, you lying fucking cousin fucking hillbilly bitch.
I'll tell you this, Tefler. You think you're a badass? You can drag Yaba? I'd like to see a fucking day. Your fat ass will drag me. I will beat you for filth, bitch. I will fucking beat you for filth. Talk about my friend one more time. And don't have your little fucking kids up there trying to fight for you either.
She's gone.
Think she's a badass, want to drag you? Drag me, motherfucker. Drag me down a motherfucking road.
The motherfucking difference between a motherfucking Telfer is this. She's only a problem causer. She has no other purpose in this community but to cause problems. That's it. She don't entertain. She don't have little chit-chats, little get-together. If you see that bitch, she's stirring shit.
And it's always about me and fucking Yaba. Mainly Yaba, every fucking time.
These motherfuckers she's hanging with, they know what's up. They know what she's good for. They know what's up. Please, you think one of them motherfuckers think she's a real friend? They know better.
Hey, I gotta go. Stephanie, thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I didn't get to say what I wanted to say.
I'm sorry,
But
Princess.
girl.
It's okay. It's turned into bedlam. But it's nice to know that I'm an insignificant piece of shit who is not entitled to.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't listen to that shit.
No, you're not.
You're not.
I did not send her the link, by the way, you guys. She just had it from earlier.
I don't care. That's fine. It is. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I don't want to come on. That's why I don't want to come on when this fucking shit happens. She fucking gets me fucking worked up, and she loves that shit, man.
Well, you have every reason to be pissed off from what
I've been
happened.
dealing with this psycho for over a year. Don't fucking, and yeah, I've been going back at her. What the fuck am I supposed to do? She'll keep the fuck going, just like she put that shit up. She was like, I know they're over there having conference call. Bitch, I didn't even tell Katie because I didn't want her to know. I was like, how you know, what the fuck, dude?
You know how much shit Yaba hides from me? You know how much shit she hides from me? Because if I fucking knew everything that went on, it'd be a different fucking story. I'll tell you that. That motherfucker going after Yaba, bitch, I want to see her drag me down a motherfucking street. Bitch, I swear to God, I'm so mad right now. I'm shaking. I'm so fucking mad.
Is, dude. That's all she does is cause fucking problems.
But
And she's gonna say, where? Show me a screenshot. Why would I make that up? Why the fuck would I make that up? I don't care about none. I don't need to make up anything. That's the thing with Samantha. I don't need to make up a lie about her. I don't.
that's the first thing she goes to. One, fight me. Two, hillbilly. Well, I'm a hillbilly. My husband's not my cousin. I'm sick of that.
Oh, earlier today, Randy, it was because we're white. Earlier today, it was because we're white.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it, man. I'm done with it. I'm tired of this girl getting me worked up. Just she's done it. What else do you want to do? What else is left? What are you going to do next?
It's getting to the
Are we
point where
even now? Since I said that wasn't your kid, are we fucking even? Or is she going to keep going? I'm tired of dealing with this shit, man. She gets me out of my element, man. I don't even like getting up here acting like this. I know it turns people away. I understand that. I ain't doing this shit for no show or to fucking, you know, get views in here. Like, it's fucking real life shit, man.
No, you're hurt. You can tell. Like that.
I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it.
and okay, and y'all can hear in her voice how hurt she is. And y'all can see why me and Katie would have come on last night to defend her. But yet we're still the shit. We're still pieces of shit, right? Right,
Just
everybody.
gotta accept it, dude, and go on. I mean, we've said it. Me and Katie have talked about it time and time again. No matter how hard it is.
Roll up, Glam Fairy. Shut your fucking mouth, Glam Fairy. Get on. Roll up. Anybody who wants to fucking beat the dog shit out of Yaba, beat the dog shit out of me first, and then go to her. Because it ain't gonna happen. I don't have to sit here and say
anybody in our community saying that shit. That's her and her clique. And that ain't people from the community. That's people like actually probably in her house on another computer. People on YouTube do not roll with Samantha like that. I don't give a fuck. We have got to learn to ignore this shit no matter how hard it gets. That's just it. We got to.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being fucking upset about this. This is YouTube. This shit shouldn't have no goddamn effect on my life at all. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Everybody's done.
I'm sick of it too. I'm sick of it. I hope that I've got some point across. I'm gonna go, Princess Fortunate, you're not irrelevant. That's just what people say when they want to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Princess Fortunate, stay. My advice would be stay that way. You don't want no part of it. Not this community.
dude, I'm so fucking mad. The nerve of this motherfucker. I kept my cool all fucking day. All fucking day. And they all, one by one, dropped out. And you all saw that, right?
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that it did happen, and because people that are newer like me, you know what I mean? Because I didn't see the backstory to everything. When I just judge people off their actions now. That's the only thing I can go off of. And I've only seen good from Yaba's heart. Like that's all I've seen personally. And
So I'm not all good. Let me. I don't want you to think that I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm all innocent. Shit. That's not the case.
no, I think
That's
you're a
not
good
what I
person. Is what I'm saying.
I've tried to stop this. I have tried to stop this. I wrote this motherfucker a goddamn novel, and y'all know how I feel about that shit. Like I fucking meant it. Let's just stop it. Let's walk away. She took that as an opportunity to slap me in the face with it. Told me to choke one in it and die, and posted it on Twitter. Good for you. Good for you.
Well, that says more about.
I don't have that
character
hate
than
in
hers.
my heart. I cannot keep that. Like when I fall out with somebody, I'm like, I don't keep hate in my body. I can't feel that way all the time. You know what I mean? I just can't. I'm not that kind of person.
Yes.
So I'm like, if I really hurt you, if I really affected you, I am sorry. Straight up.
And I think she's taking the situation with Ron and making it herself. I do.
And she is, and that's fucked up. This has nothing to do with her.
Yeah, but the bottom line is none of them want to drop it. We've sat here all day, back and forth. Okay, sorry, what do you want from us? What can we do? No, one by one, they drop out like motherfucking flies like they always do. I'm glad that now a new platform gets to see it. It's not us trying to fucking keep this shit on. We'd like for it to be over. We'd like for it to have been over a long time ago.
How the fuck did this situation go from about Ron and what happened with his kid and what we did to him or whatever he feels like? Why the fuck are we talking about this motherfucker? I don't get that. I haven't even got to address the Ron situation. I don't see him even asking for answers. How the fuck does this motherfucker who's supposed to be campaigning for Ron and what happened to him change it to about her?
I agree.
And whatever I did to Ron, I mean, he don't even want a fucking apology. Can I step back and say a lot of it was fucking wrong? I think on everybody's part, do we go below the belt? Absolutely.
Not even so much you. It was more me.
No, I did it too. Because I was fucking mad. Because I felt like the part with Ron was like, okay, I felt like he was being a hypocrite, but I couldn't, it should have been a time where I shouldn't even have fucking even thought about it at that time. You know what I mean? I should have just been like, whatever. I shouldn't even be pointing this kind of stuff out because he's dealing with this. That's how it should have been, and I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I did. I went at him when he was going through what he was going through, and it shouldn't have been done. I get that. A lot of times when you get emotional and shit, you don't see the wrong that you're doing. You just do it, and you're like, I gotta hurt. What can I do to hurt? And you get caught up. Other people are doing it. You're doing it. And then before you know it, you've done shit you can't take back, and that's where we're at now.
Yep. And everybody makes mistakes. That's why I told Katie earlier. We all fucking make mistakes. Everybody fucks up. All we can do is learn from those mistakes and change and move on. That's it.
And you're right. And like, we'll never be able to be okay with Ron because I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you should have never touched. You should have never went there. But if anything,
I don't want to be okay with Ron. I don't like the other
I'm not saying we should be okay with Ron. I'm saying it would never happen. Like, just because it went beyond the YouTube shit.
I'm willing to say sorry.
If he takes away anything, because he won't take an apology, and take that, you know, I've learned from the situation. I feel like you've learned from the situation. That's it. That's all I got.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that the people in the chat, people I told you too, need to let it go.
I can't see chat.
Stop. Not in this chat, but I'm saying, you know, they run back and forth and, you know, get shit going. They do it to Trisha, they do it to Ron. It happens to everyone. People just need to let it go.
And that's not so much blaming viewers. It's just certain individuals that will stir this shit up. If they've got an agenda for somebody, and here's the thing. They say that hate brings people together. I have yet to join up with somebody because I hate a certain individual. I haven't done that. But I see a lot of that going on. And the worst thing about those relationships, they will come to an end, and then all their shit comes out full force.
Yep.
And they kept saying last night, I wonder what Katie and Yaba got on each other, that they won't fucking separate. No, I mean, what?
Nothing.
Y'all think I'm scared of it? I enjoy Katie's company. I enjoy her friendship. Like, we don't get online a whole lot together. Our friendship is offline. And that's what it is.
Right.
And I don't need to have anything on Katie, and she doesn't need to have anything on me. We're not friends because we have to be. We're friends because we want to be. And I'm not going to say that again. Quit trying to come in between me and Katie or me and anybody else. It's none of nobody's business who I'm friends with. None of nobody's business who I talk to.
The chemistry was weird last night, even because I don't feel like Sam and Savage have anything in common. But
that's common hate. That's common hate. And that's the worst thing. And what can you do? I don't know.
It was weird. And like, they got on another subject. Savage don't get on other subjects, right? She's either dragging someone or she's not.
She don't for real like that girl. She don't for real like that girl. She knows she don't.
Yeah, she knows
Somebody
that.
says.
Nope.
She knows it. She's using it for her benefit, and that's what a lot of people do. Whatever. That's fine. It is
But
what
you
it
can
is.
see it even watching,
I've let
right?
these people say a whole lot about me, and I have not even responded. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. So I don't want to hear shit today because I went the fuck off. That you motherfuckers got a problem. I've let all y'all talk.
You had every reason to.
Everybody's had their rounds quite a few times before it got back to me before I said anything. And I ain't even really said nothing about nobody but one person. Because I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. Do what y'all do. If that's what I don't do a lot of shit with hate. I just can't. I like to be funny. I don't just get up here and be like, you are a fat motherfucker and a no good this and a no good that. I don't feel like I'm entertaining like that. But when I can get up there and be funny and just chop it up with people, that's what people want to see. This hate shit, they don't want to see that. If they want to see that, they're just trying to build. That's like their support. They get scared and they need somebody they can depend on the community. And then we got that shit. You got to have friends with somebody because you're scared of certain people. The bullshit. I'm done with it. That's the kind of fucking shit y'all want to see. Go for it. Whatever, man. I'm done. I'm done with all of it. I'm done getting worked up like this. All out of my element. This ain't who I am.
I hope you feel better because it's ridiculous.
I don't feel no better. I feel a lot worse. Actually,
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And you know what?
I'm gonna drop out, Katie. I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
Bye, Yaba.
All right.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Randy. Bye, Steph.
Bye, Yaba.
They're going to twist this into, you know what?